Anthony asked this. I noticed that the rotation mistakes in all of the breakdowns are almost always the core three. And we have the Clay don't foul moment with Kerr screaming 5 feet away that game earlier this year with 40 seconds. The core three to me do what they want no matter what. Do you think that this is reason for the leaving of the strong side three-pointer wide open and the stupid low man non-switches and many of the other defensive gaffes? Or is it Kenny Atkinson being an absolute tool and not being a good defensive coordinator? Or is it all on Kerr? There's definitely an aspect of laziness with older players, and a lot of the times, it's all relative. I know we're all different ages here, but me at 40, sometimes when I get out on the court, I'm not playing in an NBA by any means a competitive game, but my mind is saying yes and my body's saying no, and my feet, I'm just like, oh, my feet are slow today. My hands are slow. So some of it is just aging, and even though you may want to get out to that corner, your body isn't in agreement, I think, sometimes with these older guys. But I had also seen a comment about this in the last YouTube video, and it was right around the notes that I made. I think that the root of the issue is Kerr's philosophical principles and the way he had success early on in small ball. I know a lot of people are frustrated with it, but what Kerr, it doesn't seem to have adjusted to is, one, clearly the league has, the three ball is much more prolific. There are much less non-shooters on the floor for every team at any given time, right? And then you don't have Andre, Sean, Harrison Barnes, Kevin Durant, right? It was more personnel based than system based. So like this tag the low man, and it's kind of an old school mentality of stop the roller and all these things. It worked because you had KD and Andre and Harrison Barnes, and these big wings flying back out to the perimeter. It doesn't work with Chris Paul, Steph Curry, and Podziemski. So I think the root of it is Kerr's philosophies and his lack of adaptability when it comes to this, because it wasn't your defensive scheme, bro. It was the personnel. And to me, a sign of a great coach is you design around your personnel. You don't try to fit your personnel into your system. And I get it; it's a little bit of chicken and egg, especially when you're in lockstep with your general manager or you're at a college program, right? You recruit into your system. You want to recruit or draft players that fit your system. I get it. But sometimes you have to adjust around the personnel you're given.